now our YouTube channel is officially live. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Ain't nothing happy about it though. My boy 2G said it here, right here. Disappointing. Very much so. Top of the morning, y'all. Happy Sunday. 7 Mitchell. I'm in the building, and welcome back to Lakers Land. Hope everybody is kind of trying to feel pretty good. We got humbled last night. My God, I got to talk to the bosses. We got humbled last night. And we're going to have to call it what it is. First of all, this was Luka's Lakers. This is what most of y'all real quote-unquote Laker fans have been asking for. So y'all know y'all not going to get any pity from me today. But what I watched yesterday, I must admit, was embarrassing. It was pathetic. It was laughable. And to be honest, if you joined me earlier that day, it was predicted. How many times have we watched these Los Angeles Lakers over the years play down to the level of competition? One night they beat the top team in the conference, one of the top teams in the league, and the next night they lose to a team that plays under 500 basketball. And last night, it wasn't any different. The Lakers walked into Atlanta last night flat, and they stayed flat. They got smacked in the mouth 122 to 102. They gave up, I believe, almost 70 or over 70 points in the first half. Now, mind you, y'all, the Atlanta Hawks was missing 6 players, including Trae Young. Yes, Trae Young wasn't even in attendance last night, and they beat us like that. I mean, the Lakers look so uninterested. You lose a game like that, I think it's a sign. Y'all want to give Luka this pass, and I'm not blaming this game on Luka Doncic at all as far as a totality. He did definitely make some mistakes, but he tried to keep it together early, 22 points. He had 11 assists all in the first half, but when your star goes scoreless in the second half and you see J.J. Redick sitting in mid-third, that tell you the game is pretty much done. LeBron and Austin Reeves, they was both out, but Atlanta was way more shorthanded than the Lakers was last night. No excuses. They still punched first, they punched second, and they punched third. Atlanta was coming off of a back-to-back with no Porzingis, no Trae, no Alexander Walker, and they still look like the team that had purpose. This was just, I don't even know what to say. And then you got J.J. Redick with the audacity and the nerve to act like he mad or he got an attitude. Nigga, please. Where was all this energy when the game was happening? The body language on the Lakers bench to me said everything. Guys' heads was down, no talking, no energy. Nick Smith Jr. clapping along while everybody else is sitting there silent. That's the visual that defines this loss last night. And JJ said some things last night. He didn't sugarcoat stuff. He said he realized it in the first 2 minutes that it was nothing. He realized that his team was mentally not there. I appreciate the transparency, but nigga, it's 48 minutes in the NBA game. You realized in the first 2 that your team didn't have nothing mentally. That's your job. That's your job. That's your job to turn it up. Like, what are we talking about? Are you nuts? I mean, I can't believe that he said that with a straight face. But he was keeping it honest. So, you know, I'm not going to vilify somebody for not being real, but I'm damn sure going to crucify you for making these bogus mistakes that didn't just cost us a win. It cost us an embarrassing performance. You know how many storylines? Luckily, the Lakers get to turn this thing around tomorrow. We got the Charlotte Hornets, and it's an early game. I think tomorrow night we start at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern. So we're going to be live here in Lakers land watching the game tomorrow. Hopefully, this team can turn it around. But for the next 48 hours, do you know how many storylines and narratives is going to be painted because of the embarrassing performance last night? I just told y'all what JJ Redick said about, he realized in the first 2 minutes that there was nothing mentally on his team. DeAndre Ayton, he followed it up perfectly. He said the food is going to taste bad tonight. That's exactly how this one should feel. An early season gut check. I don't really want to hear DeAndre Ayton talking at all. He's a walking double double, sure. But you are part of this nucleus that has a responsibility to hold things down when James is out, Austin Reeves is out. We're going to you. We dependent on you. I don't want to hear you speaking in hindsight. And I know you got a responsibility to speak in a post game, but bro, that's just bogus because this is the NBA. You play 82 games. Not every game is going to define you, but this one exposed you. To me, I'm going to be honest. And then you got to ask yourself, why does this loss matters more than the actual score? To me, this was the first time JJ Redick's Lakers, at least this season, got punched in the mouth this way. To some of y'all, that's not a concern. To me, that's a concern because y'all have been campaigning for LeBron to be gone, non-existent. Luka's Lakers, it's the new regime. The LeBron era has passed. This is all the bogus BS I've been hearing since the offseason. And now look. So we're going to just say it's an excuse because Austin Reeves didn't play last night? Luka made a lot of bonehead plays in the first quarter, like he does every game this season. A lot of ill-advised passes, a lot of ill-advised shots, and he hit them. But still, it's really about decision making. I can't personally wait for LeBron to bring his ass back because he's going to calm all this shit down. Trust and believe it. A lot of this stuff that's happening on the basketball court, all this freestyling and just no structure. Oh, James is going to get that shit together. Luka ass included. Luka's voice has to really carry and not against the referees in these situations, but against his own teammates. Luka just sitting quiet during this run. These guys on the Lakers is going to follow that tone. These role players are not really fire starters. We're hoping that they eventually turn into one. I'd like Jake LaRavia's initiation, the way he goes for it. Marcus Smart, he has the motor, but it's just 50-50 with him. You had Luka, like I said, he got off to a hot start instantly, 22 points in the first half, 0 in the second half. That shot diet shifted from efficient creation to isolation fatigue. Jake LaRavia was one of the biggest, one of the only bright spots. Like I said, he had 13, 5, and 2. Vando had 18 rebounds, which definitely shows effort. And I praise Vando defensively in his effort, but effort without direction doesn't equal momentum. It doesn't equal wins. Muhammad Gay for the Atlanta Hawks was cooking us last night, bro. 21 points. He had 4 3-pointers. This was embarrassing. This is not a chemistry issue. This is a leadership moment. This is what y'all asked for. This is Luka's Lakers. Luka got to find a way to reassert control, and JJ Redick got to remind them what the standard they built in those 5 wins. Because having the momentum that you had, there's no reason for you to not mentally be prepared to go against the Atlanta Hawks last night. The short-handed Atlanta Hawks. This should have been a cakewalk. So the blame is going to go around for me. I ain't giving niggas no pass. my boy, my boy Justo in the building. He says trade Luca, trade Luca. You know, I don't want to be disrespectful, but I actually, for a split second, thought about that last night. But then I got off of that bandwagon. I'm not going to be disrespectful like that. Uh, but yo, I did not like what I saw. Not at all. 2G said this is another coaching loss. To me, it's deeper than rap. It's deeper than rap. This team honestly don't have no real sense of direction. And I'm gonna say it again. We have not yet played any real playoff competitive teams yet. The opposition we have played has been overall mediocre. We are blessed to have the record that we are, but we are to sit up here and say that we're good without James and the future is looking bright without LeBron. All this stuff is just small talk. It's just small talk.
It's too bright.
It seems to be just though that the lights has just been too bright for some of these guys. 2G feel like guys are playing selfish ball. I think Luka's one of the only people out there playing selfish. Everybody out there is just watching. I don't know what the hell going on. This was just pathetic last night.
No, but what I said a while back, I said Luca pass when he wants to, when he don't have no choice but to. He don't pass. He not a fast purse type of guard. He score when it's easy. I feel like when it's hard, he passed the ball. That's where he become passive.
And I don't want to vilify Luka for it because he's big time. So, I want to give him his props on it, but we need smart plays from the beginning to the end, especially when we short-manded. It just was really no reason for the Lakers to look the way they did last night. Next game tomorrow, Charlotte. This is going to be a test of maturity. Are we going to bounce back angry? Or are we going to play it casual? Are we going to play down to the level of competition once again? Who knows?
But I feel like I see why Dallas got rid of him though. Like when it comes down to like a leadership, a leader type of like player, he's not that type of player. Like he
Who?
scored, Luca.
You said Luka ain't that type of player, a
No,
leader.
no,
Now I'm not gonna let you. I'm not gonna let you get away with that, just
he's
though. Like,
not.
come on now.
He's not. Will you ever see him have a group huddle? When will you ever see him do that?
Can we agree that players lead in a different way?
But I agree, but it comes down like that game last night. It comes down to a point like y'all gotta have togetherness. Like y'all gotta have like some type of huddle. Like JJ can't do everything. He can't coach. He can't coach on the court. So it's like y'all know what y'all supposed to be doing.
You look at you go back to 2020. You look at being down 2-0, I believe, to the Clippers. You look at how Luka led the Dallas Mavericks back in that upset series against the Clippers. You look at how he led the Dallas Mavericks. He had Kyrie, but led the Dallas Mavericks to the NBA Finals. You look at how now the Dallas Mavericks are struggling without Luka. They have no direction at all. How are you going to say with a straight face? I know your camera's down, but how are you going to say with a straight face, Justo, that Luka has not shown that he's a real leader?
Well, I feel like Kyrie was the reason why they went that far a year or two ago. I don't think it was.
Really?
I don't think it was Luca's reasoning. Like I told
You're
you,
being so disrespectful right now.
I
You
think the
you
two
you know why you're being so disrespectful?
of
Because they went to the Western Conference Finals with Jalen Brunson, I believe, the year before, 2 years prior. So Luka didn't lead that.
I find Luca always have superior players aside to him, like to suppress his weaknesses. Like when you take that away, like like now he just a regular player. He just a regular player. He's not a superstar. 22
Who,
points. Not a,
Luka?
yeah, 22 points. Not a regular. That's not a superstar.
Oh my God.
He had
Justo.
negative 37 last night. He had negative 37 last night.
Justo, I can't let you get away with that. I'm not going to
And honest,
define Luca's season off of one game. I'm
no,
going
but
to
I'm
hold him accountable. You
no,
are
but I'm,
being
No, but
Huh?
I'm saying his plus minuses was horrible last night. It was minus
O-
37.
okay, that's cool. Marcus Smart has the highest plus minus overall this season with the Lakers. Is he the best player?
No, they go to show you Lucas like it got to show you Lucas decision making. I feel
He's
like
a
when
gambler. He's a risk taker. I admit. And again, we talked about some of the ill-advised passes, the behind the backs that makes no sense. But for you to sit here and tell me and the American public that Luca isn't a superstar, he isn't a leader, you're judging his body of work off of last night's plus minus. I mean, just though, do you know how rude it is criminal for you to be saying the stuff that you be yo, you should have to stand in front of a commissioner and get a bail review before you're able to talk sports again out on these streets, bro. I can't believe you saying that on a Sunday morning. You
I
disrespecting Luca like this?
I think he just care about his stats. I don't think he's a championship player. I don't think he wants to win a championship. I don't think he want to play at all. If I'm being honest, I think he just enjoy basketball. I don't think he want to win anything. Like it shows. Like Giannis won, SGA won, Jokic won. He the only player I don't think that take basketball serious.
I mean, I'm glad that you are admitting this just though on a Sunday because we're going to pray for you today. We're going to pray for you in Jesus' name. Bless
Who's
Justo's mind.
who's the number one option on that team?
Who's the
Bron,
number one option on what team?
right?
The
Lakers.
Lakers?
Yes, Bron, right?
Overall or last night?
Overall, LeBron, right? Who's the go-to player? LeBron,
I'm
right?
oh check this out. I don't even want to answer that question respectfully because I want you to do this matrix evaluation with me coming up next here on Lakers land. And it's actually Luca versus LeBron. It's another matrix for Luca versus LeBron. We're going to kind of tackle who's the real one and who's the 1A of the Lakers. We're going to get into that in a second. But I just want you, before we go to the next topic, I just want you to go on the record and say again, just so that we're clear, because 2G feel like you're talking crazy as well. You're saying Luca has not proven to you that he's a leader. You don't think he wants to win. You don't even think Luca wants to play basketball. That's your evaluation.
Yes, that's my evaluation. He don't have an MVP, right? He been in the league what 7 years, 8 years now. He don't have a what? He don't have an MVP. He don't have a finals. He don't have anything. He don't have no accolades to prove that he's a superstar like Brian.
Wow. This is the most disrespectful. I thought last night's game was disrespectful and embarrassing. This take that Justo has have taken the cake. This is taking the cake. Wow, Justo, you really said that, bro, with a straight
Every
face.
player, but what every player say about Brian? He's a what? He's a leader, right? He's a valuable number one option.
Bit.
Man, don't, bro, bro,
So last night we need Brian bad. We need
bro.
Brian bad sooner than later. We need him bad. We need him
Them
bad.
niggas fucking suck.
Yo,
They suck, gang.
I
There's
can't
no
mute
reason,
Justo. Justo is a part of the team. I gotta leave it raw and unedited. But man, I gotta give him a fine or suspension or something. I don't think that we can allow Justo to just get away with this disrespect
bro.
freely like this. I think it's gonna
I knew it was
cost
on a
us
matter
something.
of time. I knew it was on a matter of time. Y'all fought off that high horse of y'all for Luca. It was on a matter of time. I said, give it time, give it time. They lost to a G League team last night. Lost to a G League.
Word.
Man,
I can't pronounce half their names.
It was bad, Joe. Bit, what's your reaction to last night, bro? I can't even continue to go into the theories of Justo right now. What was your reaction to last night's embarrassing loss?
man. It's no reason we out there losing by 20 damn points to a G League team, bro. Like, Once they went up 20, I cut the game off. They won't finna blow my high for the night.
Oh man, not on a Saturday night. Not at all.
They
Not at
won't fin.
all.
They was not finna blow. I cut the game off once they went up 20. I thought they was gonna come out with some energy in the second half, but once I seen they was on that same bullshit, I said, "Oh yeah, it's over."
But you know what? Hold on. I can't let you get away with this either, bit, because you was campaigning that the Lakers was gonna make a comeback in the first half, and I told you, yo, this team ain't built to be coming back from no double digits. The way
I mean,
the way
they could have bro. They was about to cut it to 9 points. Then they had four turnovers back to back to back. So I was like, yeah, this shit is just cooked tonight. It's cooked.
Oh my God. How do you
Man,
think
that
we're
was
gonna bounce back
embarrassing.
tomorrow? Tomorrow we got an early game. The game start tomorrow against Charlotte at 7 o'clock Eastern. Um, do we bounce back? Do we take them lightly? How does the mall play out?
Uh, I think if Austin Reeves come back, then we'll win. Cause I don't know what the fuck Luca got going on.
So now we depending on, see, this is clear evidence of why this is still LeBron James' team, and how any person that say they a real Lakers fan that once LeBron gone should be should be ashamed of themselves. This is clear evidence of why his presence is so needed. Now we're depending and relying on Austin Reeves to help us beat the Charlotte Hornets.
I don't know, bro. If Luca not hitting his shots, it was just a combination of everything. Luca was missing some shots. DeAndre Ayton won't really doing shit. Rui didn't do nothing. It's like it's too much Luca sometimes. They need to move the ball, and they not doing that.
But who's controlling that? That's Lucas. That's Lucas' fault. That's JJ's fault. The usage rate. I mean, it starts with Luca and it ends with Luca.
Yeah.
Are we starting to feel like Luca is a selfish basketball player? Even though he makes great passes, he's still selfish.
No, he not selfish. He just doing what's natural, but sometimes it's too much, bro. Like some games you need to take a break. Let other people cook, do what they can do.
Get players going. He's the point guard. That's his role to get players going, not just score the damn points and we lose the game.
We've been watching Austin Reeves do a lot of that at the beginning of these games. Austin Reeves be ending the first quarter, seeing like every game with damn near 5 to 7 assists. So it seems like Austin Reeves, even though he's not the designated point guard, he has been setting the tone. So if you want to give Luca I still can't give Luca a pass because he's played this position too many years at such an elite level. You don't get a pass because Austin Reeves have usually been doing your job, so or a part of your job so far this year. You know his ass is out. You have to step it up. You have to find a way to facilitate as well as lead. JJ Redick said, "But I don't know if you caught the beginning of the stream, but JJ Redick said he saw in the first 2 minutes of the game that the team was mentally cooked and done." What's your thoughts about JJ saying that?
The Lakers were mentally cooked.
He said in the first 2 minutes, he saw that the team mentally was done. This is what JJ Redick said last night in the post game.
Well, that's horrible. What the fuck are you doing that goddamn not motivated to play?
Thank you. Thank
What
you.
do you mean they meant what? Y'all niggas just on a 5 game winning streak. What do you mean that
Playing
yo
a playing a playing a Hawks team that had no Trey. We knew they ain't had no Trey.
like what? I'm confused. How did that happen? What happened?
What for what
Not,
reason would you be mentally checked out?
last night you would have thought they was on the back to back how the way they was playing last night.
Yeah, like
Knowing that you got Atlanta and Charlotte these next two games, bro. Not that you want to look ahead of them, but there's no way in the world you let yourself lose these games.
yeah,
If they
that
lose
was
against Charlotte, if they lose against Charlotte, I'm not watching till LeBron get back. I'm sorry, I'm not watching until LeBron get back.
Yeah, yo, if they lose tomorrow versus the Charlotte Hornets in an embarrassing fashion, we are vetoing the Lakers. We are vetoing the Lakers until November 16th. Sure enough. We still gonna watch the games, but we're gonna criticize every move they make.
man,
everybody's gonna be sitting on that hot seat
I,
because
I,
this
I
shit is
just
crazy.
I just felt they be playing like that all season. If we been paying attention, they be playing like that all season. They put like a defense. They don't get that much effort. Like some players do, like Marcus Smart or Vando. Now it's probably like Luca. Like they could be less days on defense and sometimes on offense as well. So I just feel like last night it caught up to us. It caught up to them bad.
Well, let's end the show with an interesting matrix evaluation. Who's the real one and who's the 1A of the Lakers? Is it LeBron or is it Luca? We got another matrix to do. And I want to start off with leadership presence bit. You know, Luca has become increasingly vocal. He's organizing team activity since the offseason. He's for the most part been leading by performance. You know, Justo disagrees. While LeBron, you know, has kind of been sitting sideline from sciatica. But historically, LeBron has set the tone culturally and emotionally for every locker room he's been in. My question for y'all when we talk about leadership presence, LeBron versus Luca, bit, whose leadership currently do you think defines the Lakers the most? Is it Luca's on-court control or is it LeBron's legacy presence that controls the leadership the most for the Lakers?
Um, I would say LeBron, but not more so for his legacy, just because he's won, and we know what LeBron is and what he's done for him. But
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, it's LeBron for me.
What about you, Justo? Whose leadership currently defines the Lakers? Is it LeBron's legacy presence or is it Luca's on-court control?
I think it's LeBron. You know, legacy and you know what he done for every past team he been on. Like I feel like you just can't go off a superstar that it scores like 70 points and and not win like a like MVP. Like it's fine like Brian like it's proven. Like right now he don't have nothing really left to prove besides help Luka win a championship. So I just feel
Right.
like when it come down to that, like you got to give it to Brian. Brian's always the number one on every team, no matter how old he is.
I will say right now in the moment, you got to go with Luca because LeBron ain't out there. I mean, but see, I'm gonna keep it real. Even with LeBron not playing, I think the locker room still speaks his language. If LeBron got something to say, even when he's not in uniform, everybody's going to listen. So even though Luca's voice is rising, his responsibility is rising with the team. When LeBron walks in the room, yo, accountability sharpens for everybody, Luca included. I think his leadership is growing fast, but LeBron still, to me, 10 out of 10 when it comes to total influence. I'm still edging that LeBron over Luca even today, slightly for the Lakers. What about offensive control, bit? Who truly drives the Lakers offense? Like the generational scoring of Luca or the generational orchestration of LeBron James? What Luca's doing through November is crazy, bro. I mean, he's averaging 40, 11, and 9 on 50% shooting. Um, you look at LeBron's numbers last year, though, he averaged 24, 8, and 8. He made all NBA second team. I think it goes, to me, it goes hand in hand. Who is truly driving this offense? I think if they're going to be successful, it's going to have to be kind of a 50-50 deal. But do you feel like one outweighs the other?
Nah, yeah, I feel like it's a 50-50 because you need Luca to take some of the bad shots to get his rhythm going because some shots he'll hit them, and then you need LeBron there to stabilize. So it's like you could go with either one for real. Like you can't go wrong with either one. I'd probably take Luca though, cause the the chances of him hitting them bad shots are momentum swingers and momentum killers. So like
Mhm.
they daggers. Most of them are daggers. So it's like you gotta go with Luca.
I think the way they got everything set up, this is Luca's show.
Yeah.
You know, his usage rate, I think, is above 40%. That mirrors prime James Harden. He got the passing IQ of LeBron James, and it feels like JJ Redick's system is really trying to flow through the tempo of Luca. Like 2G said, it's just kind of hard to gauge because LeBron ain't back, but I would probably edge this one as well. The offensive control. I would probably say Luca um, as well. Bit. Uh, what about though defensive reliability? When we talk about Luca LeBron, even in the year 23, LeBron remains to be like a communicator. He's still a switch defender. Luca's defensive impact is starting to, grow some potential. He has a strong body. His lateral quickness still remains a little bit of a liability. But who would y'all say is more trustworthy on defense? Luca's
LeBron,
effort or LeBron's awareness?
LeBron, easy, easy,
And that's not even a question, Brian. It's not even a question.
no question.
Brian put it for the past 20 years. Like he's the most dominant player we ever seen besides Shaq and Giannis. But like with it kind of a player that controls the game, I think he controls the game more than Luka does. I feel like Luka does get his point. Like he don't have a pace. I feel like when Brian plays, it's like the game go his way. I feel like when it come down to like passing and the tone of the game, like Brian is orchestrate that 100%.
That's dope. Fourth category in our matrix between LeBron and Luca is the clutch factor, fellas. Luca has already hit multiple game winners. Um, he, LeBron, he's built 2 decades of, I believe, a closing resume. Some people feel like LeBron ain't no real closer. I don't know if it's because he don't always take the last shot, but I feel like he's built for it. He's had what 7 career buzzer beaters, and he's taken over countless amount of games. Would you rather have bit the basketball in the final minute in today's game? Would you rather have the ball in Luca's hand or LeBron's hands?
Hmm.
Tough one. Tough one.
I
Tough
think
one.
I think it depends on the team, but I'd probably go Luca.
Okay. You
At
go
this
Luca.
point, at this day, current day, I'd probably go Luca. But depending on the team, you could still go LeBron. Like depending on the man, it really just depends. Like the Lakers are set up where it's like matchups. It really just depends on who the matchup is. If Brian got a slow power forward on him, like they playing OKC and they trying to put Chad on him or Hartenstein or some shit like that,
Right.
then yeah, go Brian. Or if you playing Boston and if they had Tatum, then you could go Brian. You feel me? Just depend on the team.
So it depends on the opposition. Keith said he would go Luca last second. Would if we're talking last 30 seconds, last 60 seconds, would it be totally ill advised to put the ball in Austin Reeves' hand? Even though you got LeBron and Luca on the floor for the last minute, would it be totally wrong to not put the ball in maybe Austin Reeves' hands to quarterback the situations?
Nah,
It could work. It still could work,
yeah.
right?
That's why I said it's all about matchups. It's all about who they playing, who the other team has to guard. Like, because if you got your two best defenders on Luca and LeBron, then you might have an opportunity to run an out of timeout set for Austin Reeves for something quick because of how you can score.
Or facilitate. I think I don't
Yeah.
Austin Reeves is a pretty decent passer too. I was looking at him having the ball in his hands, just to help create something for one of the other guys. Justo, what about you, bro? Would you rather have the ball in Luca's hands in the final minute today's game or LeBron's hand?
Man, I'll be nervous to have the ball in Luka hands. I think I trust Brian. I just feel like a team you can't strategize for LeBron when it come out to like later on in the quarter later on in the fourth quarter when it come out to that. Like I feel like Brian got some of these perks and some of the awareness on the court. I feel like Luka, that's what he lacks. Awareness sometimes. especially like when you think when you think he can't be stopped. I just feel like
Right.
he makes like boneheaded plays or boneheaded decisions sometimes. We kind of LeBron like I said, like his IQ of the game is like it's out of this world. I can't say that much about Luca. It's like Luca just have like a he don't like when he gets stopped like he don't pass the ball like he just force a shot or just pray it goes in. But I feel like with Brian like his decision making already made him a great player.
This is such a tough call, Lakers land. I want to know what y'all think as well in the comments and in the live chat. Who would y'all rather have with the basketball in the final minute in today's game, LeBron or Luca? It's challenging to me because if you want composure and basketball IQ, LeBron is the safe answer. But this season, from the eye test, Luca, his rhythm is fearless and it's kind of undeniable. He's pulling up from deep. He's calling for ISOs. He's dictating the pace late in games. Um, Me honestly, I want the ball in LeBron's hands the final minute, but I think I want Luca taking the final shot. If that doesn't sound stupid, I think I want LeBron quarterback in this situation. But if it came down to one shot, I'd rather have Luca shooting the ball.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I feel like sometimes when it come down to that, Luka don't know what to do. Like when you run to a play like a team like he did like Boston, I feel like he didn't know what the hell he was doing out there. Like even when he scored 40 points, they still lost. So I feel like when they come out to that, even when he have a good game, it's not it really don't matter. So I feel like with Brian had the ball in his hands and I feel like he know what he's gonna do before he gets the ball. I feel like Luka he don't know what he's gonna do when he get the ball.
Last category, fellas, before we get up out of here in our matrix is going to be team identity. Who sets it the most? With LeBron out, the Lakers' offensive identity has evolved around Luka and Austin Reeves' pace and creativity. However, the defense accountability and the composure, it kind of dips without LeBron's presence. Not that LeBron is a great defender, but you see the change, the ups and downs. Whose version, fellas, of the Lakers do you trust more long term? That up tempo, offensive heavy pace of Luka, or LeBron's balanced, veteran led approach?
LeBron,
LeBron is one. I don't
no
know how you could
question.
go against that. LeBron is one.
Even if LeBron hasn't won, just the way he played the game and controlled the tempo and like like a game like the last night, bro. Come on, man. LeBron
But
would have caught
LeBron be
that
turning
bit.
the ball over too a lot though.
He be turning it over too. That's why it's like I could see them still losing, but it's just like certain points of the game you need certain shots. And you need
True.
to milk the clock to a certain degree to get the most out of certain possessions. Like shit like that, I feel like LeBron has down like he know it like clockwork. So like when the game is starting to slip out of hand, LeBron will get on the block and get a bucket, or he'll run a pick and roll, milk the clock for a little bit. Certain shit like that. That's what Luca. He trusts his teammates, but he more got that Kobe in him. He gonna trust them to a certain degree. I'm going to get this bucket.
Right.
So you think
LeBron,
that's Kobe? Kobe don't fit in the core part.
We got an echo on your phone. Somebody just changed their Bluetooth or something. You gotta switch it up.
Nah,
All
I
right.
said he said you can't compare Luka to Kobe. Kobe don't sit in the top of right corner on top of the paint. I mean top of the key, top of pass the ball. Kobe take it there to the mid range. He take it there to the
Yo,
mid
this
range.
nigga
He get
Luka
other
Justo
played
players
in the
hate
mid
involved.
Luca,
range
yo.
too.
You really
Luka
hate
played in the
Luca.
mid
I'm
range
starting to
too.
feel like you wish Anthony Davis was still here.
No, I'm glad we got rid of AD. I just feel like we could have got a better service than Luka. Like a big man.
Damn.
What?
Like
I
a big
can't
man.
believe he said that, yo.
Wow,
We
that's
playing great
crazy.
before we got Luka.
I think that's your phone, Bit.
That's crazy.
So we were doing fine before we got Luca. I feel like I really thought we was gonna get like De'Aaron Fox. I didn't know we was gonna get Luca. So
Man. I mean, for me, when we talk about team identity, I think LeBron represents stability and championship structure, like we spoke on. Luca, he represents the evolution. I don't want to take nothing away from the future blueprint. It's a tug of war, really, when you think about it. But if this season shows anything, it's that the Lakers are transitioning from the LeBron's model to the Lucas tempo. You can see that as clear as day. But I don't know if that doesn't make it right, or that doesn't mean that you're going to win because it's change. So I'm going to say that's a draw, kind of a split down the middle. So when we total up these categories, we had LeBron for leadership in defense. We had Luca for offense and clutch. Um, I go with a draw for identity. I think Bit said he likes LeBron identity. Justo likes LeBron identity better. So LeBron would win the identity factor. So LeBron wins this final matrix score 46-45. He wins by one. So according to our evaluation, LeBron is slightly still the number one on this team.
Yeah,
Period.
that's why it's a 1A 1B situation.
This
I
is
don't
gonna be
know.
interesting.
I just feel like when it come out to a critical game, like it's difficult. I think Braun is more valuable. Like he know what to do. He been in many scenarios. I feel like Luca, he not really experienced. Like you can't compare his Euro experience to the NBA, experience. It don't really transition. So I just feel like when it come down to that, I feel like Braun is more experienced. He know what to do.
Where well, Luca has played big time. I think it's just the consistency we need to see behind it. And again, regardless of what the Lakers are doing now, I just will feel a lot better once James come back, as well as when we start to play some playoff level competition. Then that's where I know where our team is at. But last night was embarrassing. All right, fellas, that is probably going to be a wrap for this morning. I appreciate y'all joining me this Sunday on Lakers Lane to talk about that pathetic loss. We'll be back at it tomorrow, um, 7 o'clock. Early game. It's probably one of the earliest games the Lakers are going to have this season. They on this road trip, so they got an early one tomorrow. Um, Hopefully, we get a win.
I don't know what 2G talking about. He talking about it's showing for Luca. Like it's working. It's not working. First of all, Reeves is playing majority of the games than LeBron or Luca. So I feel like anything is Reeves' team right now.
Keith said, I can't wait to see AR, Luca, LeBron, Smart. Yeah, like that's the thing. We haven't gotten the opportunity to even see our whole team yet. Everybody's in full gear. We already in our second month of the NBA damn near, and we ain't even seen our team play yet. So I'm with Keith. I can't wait to see the squad. I don't want Rob Palinka and them making any trades or any types of moves until LeBron comes back so we can see exactly who has value and who doesn't.
Now, one thing when they do come back here, I know Luca better play defense. I know they pick on him a lot in the pick and roll, him and Reeves. So
Luke, see how disrespectful you are? Luca had 5 steals the other night,
five, I'm
and I
saying
think
when
a
it comes
block or
out to a
two.
good team, he plays bad.
But
I
he
mean,
had
most good
four
teams,
steals. He had more blocks than Wimby in the same game Wimby played in.
and most of these teams, you're playing top notch point guards. Like he ain't gonna be turned up against the Kyries of the worlds and all that anyway. I don't believe.
Yeah. He been playing solid defense so far. He just got to keep doing that when LeBron come back.
Okay,
Justo
we
just
gonna
being a
see.
hater.
We gonna see. When we play good teams, we gonna see. Not bad teams, good teams. We gonna see though. We gonna see.
We got Milwaukee later on this week, I believe Thursday or Friday. We got Giannis.
That's a L. Never mind. That's a L. Well, gone cut
L
that
for
out.
who?
My books. Cause a loss. It's a loss.
For the Lakers?
Giannis gonna Euro us to death. He gonna Euro. Nobody can stop Giannis Euro. I feel like when he come out downhill on the post, you can't stop him.
I watched Austin Reeves beat Milwaukee without LeBron or AD last year.
We gonna see. I feel like Giannis is a different player this year. He's shooting fades. He shoot. I feel like he a different player this year, especially without Lillard. So I feel like Giannis he reached new heights. I feel like he know what he want to do. So we're gonna
Giannis is
see.
the same.
We'll
We're
see.
gonna see. We're gonna see. That's a fact.
I got him over Luca MVP. Still, I like Giannis playing way better than Luca. Like we kind of on determination and want to win. I feel like he's playing better than Luca right now.
Ooh, ooh. You put Giannis over Luca for the MVP.
Disrespectful.
Bid would say
Damn.
that too. I know bit a Luca fan, but y'all can't say y'all got Luca on Giannis. Like, come on now, we can't even put that.
Yes.
Yes, we can.
He
Yes,
been
we can. We
averaging
said it
40,
yesterday.
10, and 9.
What? So did Luca make a like an alcohol? Because I feel like y'all a little drunk right now. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't see it. I don't see
He
it. We're
was
gonna see though. I
averaging
don't see it.
41, 10, and 9.
I
Justo.
guess nobody. I guess nobody's.
It
I guess
don't
Wow.
nobody's.
matter. We was the second seed in the West. What?
I guess nobody. We haven't played nobody. We played one good team, and that was the Warriors. So I just
And the
feel
We
like
lost to
Spurs.
them.
And the
Spurs is
Spurs.
shorthanded. Cut it out. The Spurs
We
was
beat
shorthanded. Cut it
Minnesota
out.
I
twice,
don't give a fuck.
right?
And
Cut it out.
Then
Minnesota.
we beat Minnesota twice.
Yes.
Minnesota not good to me though. They not good. That not this year. They're
They
not
a
good to me.
playoff team.
Bro, stop it. Stop
You
it.
just
I don't know.
disrespectful today,
They're not
yo.
good
We're
to me
gonna
this
end
year.
this on a good note. We're gonna end this one on a good note. Shout out to Lakers Land, man. I'm Seven Mitchell. We're about to sign off. Make sure if y'all are new to Lakers Land, make sure y'all subscribe and come on over, join our playback room and kick it with us as we watch the game tomorrow. Lakers versus Hornets.